Welcome back to our Stony Creek journey. Spoiler alert, this chickens, we've got baby chicks, and this is our first one, early bird. So we'll show you a little bit about what's happening in the chicken area. Isn't she cute? And a little bit of processing, a little bit of stuff we've been getting from the garden, and a little bit of gardening stuff for this week. But isn't she cute? She's got some friends coming now, so hopefully by the end of the day we'll have some more, but we'll show you the process. Thanks for joining. Here we are again. We're incubating more chickens. And you might say, Tanya, why are you incubating more chickens? And that's a valid question, because I have got quite a few little chicks at the moment. And my reasoning is that I would like some more Aracanas. And we've had a few hatch from the mamas, but they can be quite unreliable putting eggs under mama hens. Sometimes it's great, and the last mama hatched 9 little chicks out of everything we put under her, but sometimes we'll put 80 eggs under a mum and only 1 will hatch. So I'd like to get some more of these blue egg layers, which are the Aracanas, and some more of the dark brown egg layers. And we also wanted to see if Alan, our Australorp rooster, was loving the ladies, which are these normal coloured eggs here. But unfortunately, a few days ago, Alan died. He wasn't looking very good, which is why I was thinking, is this what's happening here? So it'll be interesting to see whether these eggs hatch, because I'm doubtful whether Alan was fertilising the eggs. So we have got 2 days left till hatch day. So the egg turning has stopped now. We've got our humidity up. And I've written a little list, but I came out this morning, which is why I thought I better take a quick video. And one of them is already pipping. So yeah, this is my list. I've got 4 Australorps, 7 Aracanas, 1 is Fuzzy Wuzzy, 4 olive eggers, and 6 brown eggs. So, and I may not have told you, but we actually have purchased another Chicken Caravan, and that's hopefully coming at the end of the month, which is where Rusty and all the coloured eggers, not the Aracanas, are going to go out in the paddock. And hopefully we'll get some from this batch. Yeah, so we'll show you along the way. We'll see how many hatch. There's 22 eggs in there, and the job I need to do today is set up the brooder. It's quite a good time to hatch because it's not too cold out in the shed, but it still will need the heat lamp on them. So we'll see how this goes and see whether this little chick that's pipping makes its way out. Happy hatching. So look at this. I'm filming this about 4 hours after I did the first one, and we have an early bird, a tiny wee black one out of a green egg. She or he is very early. We're not really due to hatch until Sunday. But a couple of the eggs that I did put in here were under a chook, so I'm guessing that's why. We may get another early bird, but we better set up our brooder. We are not ready yet, but they're fine to be in here for 24, 48 hours. We are nearly 24 hours on from this little chick being born, and she hasn't got any friends. So I'm not sure what to do. I think I'm going to get her out before anything else pips, and I'm not going to put her in the shed where the brooder is. I'll make a makeshift one inside so I can give her a little bit of a mama time, a little bit of cuddles, because she's lonely. Hopefully that will work. Don't like them being by themselves, but I can't leave her in there for 3 days. She has to come out.
This is very cute. We've had a early hatching of a little chick from the brooder. So she doesn't have a mummy. No. But Tanya has adopted her, and we've taken her out because it might be another 2 or 3 days yet before the others hatch.
I hope
and that's too long for her to be in there all by herself. So this is about the 4th time I've seen Tan go and pick her up out of the brooder and just plonk her there and be a mama. So hopefully it's a chick, it's a hen, because it's an Araucana and we want a lot more of them. They're beautiful hens, really friendly, lay beautiful coloured eggs, and just a nice all-rounder.
So far we've got early bird, then we've got 2 more that have hatched, another blue egg layer Araucana and an olive egg, and we've got an olive egg hatching as we speak, just trying to get itself out of the egg. Nearly out. Just need one more big push and then it'll be out. Nearly there. Millie in the background tapping away. So little early bird will have some friends tonight. Be good. Out you come, come on. One wing out. So it looks like another. And some of our olive egg layers have got a fuzzy wuzzy top, just like Fuzzy Wuzzy. You're just going to stand on top of your brother or sister. So these 2 in the background are quite dry now. We could get them out, but not now that this one's hatched. Or ideally you'd leave them all in there. But we'll see what happens. We can easily sneak them out. We've done that before with no problems. The light's a bit bright, isn't it? Come on, let's go. Oh, there we go. Eggshell on your noggin. Nearly fully out. It's got its head stuck, I think. It's a lot of hard work trying to get out of a shell. You just really want to help them. There you go. You're out. Yay. Welcome. Oh, hard work. So 4 so far. We'll catch you when it's all done. It's about 8 o'clock in the morning and we got some rain last night. So the veggie garden is looking just well watered, which is good. Excuse my craggy throat. But some of the sunflowers are drooping over now because they're quite hot yesterday, but I think they're just at that stage where they're making seed. But it's time to come and harvest some more tomatoes for more relish and more tomato sauce and just general eating. So along this row is my main tomato patch that I plant first, and some of those are coming to an end. We've had especially some of the big beefsteak ones. So today I'm picking everything that looks like it's got a bit of a blush on it, starting to ripen, prevent the birds getting them, and they ripen very nicely within a couple of days on the bench, or I put them on the washing machine. But I'll show you, I've got this main line, but then I've got tomato plants higgledy-piggledy throughout the garden as well, and I'll show you one in one of the raised garden beds. So this is the third raised garden bed, with netting all around it to prevent the chooks getting them. But I did plant a couple of tomatoes in here. I planted a beefsteak, which is this one here, and a big malacca. If you can hear me over the chook, I'm having an egg song. So these big malacas, to give you reference, this is my hand, and this is how big they are. They're massive. And there's one here, look. So I've been putting this shade cloth over on the really hot days so that hopefully I'll get a harvest. Otherwise I get a bit sunburnt. My peppers have got a bit sunburnt. But in this bed, I've also got a little tomato that I raised from a seedling, or a seed that I got off my neighbour. Near her chook house, she had these little tomatoes growing, and they're so tiny and cute that I said, Joey, can I have some seeds? And they're very cute. We had some in our salad yesterday. And you don't even have to chop these up. So they've sort of taken over the garden bed. But I like them, so I'll let that just do its thing. I hope there's an egg in there. Sounds like it. Some things are amazing how they just survive, and I can't believe this little squash plant or fruit has survived the chickens not eating it. But these are really cool. I was trying to work out what's the best way to eat them. They're good in stir fries, but we don't have too many stir fries over summer. But what they are nice is in the air fryer with fresh tomatoes and roasting them. Bit of garlic, then they're yum. It's going to be a big day in the kitchen today. Tomato relish, which I chopped up the tomatoes and the onions last night. About 1.2 kilos of tomatoes, because we're in full swing. So we'll get those on. Yesterday I made tomato sauce. There's a jar here and then one in the fridge. Figs from our friends. I've candied those. Well, I've cooked them in syrup twice, and they're going to go in the dehydrator. They are yum. That's a great way to preserve figs. And get these apples onto the dehydrator trays. Get that happening. Sourdough starter's been fed. Got to make sourdough. So, big day in the kitchen. Relish all done for the morning. 7 small jars of relish. And these jars are all jars I get given from a friend. So I'll send some relish her way. The sourdough is on the go. And it's time to get back out in the garden. Pick some tomatoes. Another job for today is to freeze all these passion fruit. Our vine sadly died, but we've got friends up the road, Heidi and Bruce, that have some beautiful passion fruit vines, and they gave us some. So they'll pop those in the freezer in ice block trays, because I used those in the kombucha I made. I made some yesterday. That's just doing its second ferment there. Passion fruit's really nice in kombucha. I will continue to do this, and then they'll go in the compost. Down in the corn and pumpkin patch, we are now harvesting our third bunch of corn. Got a whole armful here that I'll process and put some in the freezer, and we'll have some today. And then we'll be on to our fourth patch. It's looking great. The Jerusalem artichokes haven't flowered yet, but they won't be too far away, because they do have a pretty flower, a bit like a sunflower. But I just wanted to show you the pumpkins and the beautiful sunflowers that are growing in this area. How gorgeous are they? Look at those ones over there. They're just massive. They are just so beautiful. But the pumpkin patch has been overgrown with the Queensland blue pumpkin. I've got a couple of Kents in there and a couple of butternuts, but they're hard to find, so I think this year we'll be eating more Kent. We picked our first watermelon when we had the kids down, and we've got a couple more that we might pick in the next few weeks. I'll show you. I think I've got some footage of that. If I do, I'll pop that in. If not, should have. But it's growing great. I just want to show you how gorgeous the sunflowers are. Lots and lots of volunteer tomatoes. They've sort of overtaken things, and I'm starting to pick a few. If they're not ripe by the time we need the ground, we'll just pull them out. But it's just gorgeous. We're down at the watermelon patch and pumpkin patch, and this watermelon has been growing for a while. It's probably about 12 weeks. The kids are here, so we thought we might just pick it and we'll see if it's ready. It might not be, but let's have a go. After a lot of discussion, it's been decided that we're going to remove this kumquat tree. So I'm just starting to prune all the side branches because it's in the road of the gate getting into the orchard, and it grows lovely kumquats, but we don't use them and no one really wants them, so let's put something else in the orchard that needs to be covered. So possibly another stone fruit. We'll see how we go. But the chickens are excited to get back in here.
This is the first test run of the wood chipper, and I did get it started, and I thought I'll take a video and just see how good it does this pile of wood that we've trimmed out of the orchard. We pulled out the kumquat tree that was in the orchard because no one really likes kumquats and they can't even give them away. But this is a nice little pile to test run it on. Then I'll take it out in the paddock and give it a run. Well, that certainly is a game changer for us, having this wood chipper. It is awesome. It just ate all those branches. Didn't even think of clogging up or you know, dropping horsepower or anything. It just ate through everything we threw in it, and there was quite a bit. There was a whole kumquat tree, and lots of fruit tree branches, as you saw from the original pile. But that is a beautiful machine. If you're ever looking for a wood chipper, especially in Australia, because these are Australian made, BWM Pro 100, as you can see on the side there. I'm not affiliated with them. They know nothing about me doing a video and putting it on YouTube, but this is a great machine. So enjoy. So here are our chickens that we've incubated so far. There's a few more in the incubator to go. And Tan's just placing the warm mama, and we've got a heat lamp as well. And
to get that to temp.
Temperature is sitting at, what is it?
35.
35.
Got some water. No, kitties.
And look at them, aren't they gorgeous?
Look at this one.
Oh yeah. Oh,
Hmm?
she'll end up being quite
You're going to
light
be a grey
grey.
one, aren't you? Yes, you're beautiful. And come and have some water. My mama's here too. So we've got two. Oh, that's the right one. This is early bird.
That's early bird.
Yeah. Hello, early bird.
She was 2 days early.
Yeah, early bird. And then the rest. Now some water. Oh, you got sawdust on your beak. Maybe you have too much sawdust in there for you. Come down on this little bluey. So 11 so far. We may get another one. That's Pippin. We'll see. But it's nice and warm under there. And they'll stay in the shed here till probably, possibly 6 weeks. And then they'll go out into the shed, or like maybe the duck pen, if we get that sorted.
Yep, we've got to fix that one up and make it chicken proof.
So far out of all the eggs we've hatched, 6 of them have been from blue eggs, so that's exciting. So there's 11 here, half are nearly roosters, so hopefully we'll get some, at least 6 coloured egg laying hens out of this. Are you okay? Yeah, you really like one. Move home. Oh, what? Yeah, you tired? Yeah, it's a big day. All right, nearly in there. And it's by the window so they get some nice light. And then we'll give them some food. So we might end this video here. And we'll keep you updated with next week on how they're all going and if we got any more. So thanks for joining us on our Stony Creek journey. See ya.